I wish there was a syntax highlight for this scripting language. Hey, well, what do you know? Ooh, this looks nice. Ooh. Let's see how this works. Maybe I need to restart it. Oh, there we go. Well, would you look at that? Oh, this looks so much better. Now I can actually understand stuff. Oh, it works! I've got syntax highlight on by default for the extension. Okay, let's assign Notepad++. Oh yeah, always open it with that. Sweet, now we're prepared to do something. Lolly's back, and he's got a fresh cup of coffee ready to take it into the AM. Hi guys, this was a really shitty Vampire Bloodlines reference. I'm sorry about that. Right, so we're continuing our journey from last episode in order to restore cut content into the game. We're still trying to revive the flying creature, and last time we managed to spawn it into the game, but it seemed to be a bit slow. We couldn't kill it, couldn't harm it, so we will try to improve that situation by giving it some brains. Probably make it move around, make it killable, probably, I don't know, I will investigate that. And we will see what we can do with that creature. So, where should we begin? I think we should address the issue of not being able to kill that creature. I did a little research in the script files and found this line. Basically, this one says that the creature has 5000 health points. To compare how big this number is, take a look at the black thing's life. This line says that it has 1000 life points. So the creature is actually killable. If you cobble it enough times with a bone or any weapons, then I'm sure it can be killed, but 1000 health points is ridiculously many. I think I will check a few other creatures, see which one is the best regarding health points. The creature I was thinking of is the demon. How much health does a demon have? It has 140! Nice! We're getting somewhere. And I'm looking for the pig. Oh, great. It has 18 health points. Right, let's bump something similar to the flying creature, essentially turning it into a pig or a rat. Let's use 20. Let's see what the rat has to offer. What I'm trying to do is... You can set a random movement for the creature so that it moves back and forth. Essentially just, I don't know, having fun time and not standing still. I remember that... I don't remember the command, but its value was 300, so here we go. Behavior, wander around in a 300 unit radius. Nonetheless, I will just pump this value in, and I don't know if this is the place to put it. Yeah, on reload. Alright. Is that it? Oh, look at this one. I think we should set this one too. Oh, not like that. And probably move it next to the set target command just to be in one place. Set target player. I think we can set this to none for the time being, and we will tweak that later. Everything seems okay, didn't change anything else. The creature will start moving if I did everything in correct way, and it will play this animation. Let's see what we get in the game. We're using the snapshot version of Arx Fatalis again, so we have the debug console accessible to us. And I'm not going to use the script that we made to spawn the creature, because I can directly just insert the command into the script console, which looks like this. Spawn NPC flying creature / flying creature.to, and the target is marker 0382, which happens to be in this point. Oops, I did the W. Yeah, here we go. Script console pauses the game. Oh, hey, it wanders around. That's neat. Hi. Let's try killing it since it has lower HP. Right, we have some display for damage values. Come on. Right, that's a bit anticlimactic. Whoa, what an animation. Does it have an inventory? Yes, it does. We should probably add something here as either a reward or some valuable loot. I actually did a bit of research on that topic too, and there isn't any drop items relatable to this flying creature. Just to show you guys that this still works, I'm gonna grab this little mushroom and combine it with this, and here we go, we have ourselves another flying creature which wanders around. At least we will not get stuck in the game. If it manages to move away from that marker, the center. Right. Hey! Oh, hi! It looks enormous.
Stranger, we have to get out of here.
Right now it's idling, and as you previously saw it, its animation for moving around is just... well, it stopped wandering around after a certain amount of time, so... Take that, you little bee! Well, still too much HP. We should probably lower that to 5 for as long as we're debugging. Let me just spawn in another creature. So, as you can see, the animation for walking is dauntingly simple. It just hovers around. Bit disappointing. Doesn't even flap its wings. If you saw my video last time about the Arx demo version, then you probably saw the part where the spider started wiggling its bottom part. So instead of loading the movement animation for the flying creature, we could try loading the movement animation for the giant spider, and we will see if it makes stuff a bit more interesting. Whoa, don't eat Kultar. You're not eating Kultar? Okay. Let's jump back to the script file and see what we can find. Also, just notice this, that this critter is definitely moving around for a longer time. I don't know why the other guy just stopped working. Maybe we have some answers in the console. So the last command was to spawn NPC flying creature. Yeah, that happened correctly, and nothing happened after that. Good, at least we didn't get any script errors. Let's jump back to Notepad++. Okay, let's see what we can find with the spiders. Just to further prove that models are actually compatible with each other, the animations for the flying creature, at least for the fighting animations, as far as I can tell based on these, are actually loaded from the black thing. We will probably search some stuff. Oh, you know what? Can we use any of these? Flying die classic, okay, flying normal, flying normal walk, normal weight. It's a pity that I cannot use ArcSpec to determine what animations the flying creatures model have embedded. Unless... nope. Graph. Object 3D animes. Oh yeah. Excuse me, what? We're supposed to have bees in the game. We should look for flying normal weight. Flying normal weight, and we have flying normal walk. That's okay. Flying die classic. There it is. Flying fight strike. I need to see that for myself. So load anim. Load anim. As far as I know, we can just use any name, since this is like a constant. I don't know, XYZ. That is pretty different from the standard stuff. And we should load flying fight strike. That should look interesting. Here we go, and when it walks... Alright, let's try. If we kill the creature, then it will load our animation instead of the die animation, X, Y, Z. And also we should lower its health to 1, barely living, but I'm not gonna whack it 5 or 6 times to kill it every time. Alright, back into the game. Oh, before we start, do we have some issues in the file? Not yet. That's good. Any issues in the script file should be listed here in the script console. Now it should be like punching a baby hamster in the face.
Hey!
Is this it? I think we should just check on that spider animations anyway. Right, so in the demo version, the giant spider's animation was loaded for the normal spider in the ice caves. What kind of spiders do we have? Spider... So it's a walking animation. Spider walk and walk 2. Spider lay. Okay, let's replace the animations by loading Spider Walk and Spider Walk 2. One of them will have to work. At least this works. Load anim. Walk. Spider Walk 2. Let's see that. Alright, back to the game. Holy hell, that's creepy as hell. Oh my god. Get away from me, you horrible creature. Oh my gosh, that's creepy. Well, at least the wings are movable. I don't know if we will check out the other one. Alright, just for the funsies. I just replaced Spider Walk 2 animation with Spider Walk. They seem to be identical. So the models are not 100% compatible with each other. I think we should just get back to the normal walking animation. And we have... Well, let's name this properly, attack. And rename this one back to die. And we can do something with the attack animation later. Just to be sure, I will move this one to this, so that all the classic animations are here. And just to be sure, we have this bee animation, and that reminds me of something. Let me search that for you guys. I think I found it. It's in the Ultima wiki, the list of the creatures in that Ultima world. Here we have giant bees. I think I already looked at this page, and there aren't any creatures similar to that flying creature we have in Arx, but we have the giant bees, which is the closest to the flying creature. So if you want to have that creature, you need to search for Final Fantasy Killer Wasp. Fun thing is that its attack contains that poisonous spray that we saw in the concept art, Look at this image. This flying creature in Final Fantasy 15 attacks similarly and looks similarly to our flying creature in Arx. So I'm fairly sure that the creature is closer to this than to the giant bees from the Ultima world. But enough of that. I wanted to show you guys some other stuff, if I can find it. Flying creature, yeah, here we are, and we have an instance. If we open that, then we will see some different stats. For example, this flying creature 001 has double the amount of health, and it also has fire resistance. And I don't know what this is. Do we have something similar? Hirosei? As far as I know, Hirosei is the Arx version of console.log. So if we want to get some insight on what the creature is like, then we should probably copy all the data from that one. I think we already have the life set to 1. Aim time, let me just re-enable it. So that didn't change. We have this property called to hit. That's also correct. Resist fire. That's not here, that's new to the game. Damage is 10. That have been bumped up from 2 to 10. I don't know, we should just leave that to its original value on 2. We have absorb set to 1 and it was 20. I will keep the original one for that, and armor class 10. And it says 80 in the original version. Set blood seem to be some RGB values, raising from 0 to 1. Oh, you can also make it give the player some experience upon killing it. Set NPC stat mana, we will research this one. And I saw something interesting here a second ago. We have resist fire, it has inventory, yeah, that's fairly normal. Oh yeah, here we are. Set armor material metal. What's this? Set armor material leather. Let's see what happens if we give it a thumping sound upon stepping. That should be fun. Set XP value, so a single pig gives you 6 XP, this will give you 300. Wander around 1,000. Let's bump this up to, I don't know, 500. Okay, this so far doesn't seem like anything interesting or new. Let's see what we can get from the demon. It has magic resistance, poison and fire resistance. Armor class is 30, so this is probably way too high. Let's just give this, I don't know, 20. Absorb 20, that's the same. Damage is 25. That's probably the damage it gives to the player. Height 150. Let's see what we get if we set the demon height to it. Probably the model will not sink to the floor as much as it does. I'm fairly sure that all these information are also encoded into the FTL files and also the animation files, because we heard the spider walk sounds when we used the spider walk animation. Alright, let's check out if we managed to make the creature fly a bit higher. Hello? Well, now I cannot jump on the top of it. Not that I could previously. Hi?
Hey,
Shut up, Kultar.
Stranger, we have to get out of here.
Low ceiling height.
My memory, it's gone. Nothing. Not even my own.
What really bothers me at the moment is just look at the amount of animations for the bee creature and compare that to the animations for the flying creature. We have like 4 animations for the flying creature and a ton more to the bee. Seems like the bee was a more complete NPC in the game and it have been removed. Sadly, the flying creature is in this incomplete stage. What should we do next? I think what I would love to see is whether we can create a poisonous cloud right from script. If you look at the concept art on the Arx bonus CD, then in the scribbles folder you can see how it should attack the player. And you can see we have some acid, poison or fart coming out from the abdomen. You know what, I don't really know at the moment if this is some sort of acid in a form of liquid or is this poisonous gas. Nonetheless, I would love to see if the scripting language is capable of making the flying creature be able to create a poisonous cloud, similarly to how the player casts the poison projectile by combining Cetrius and Tar. Alright, where should we start looking? Who can create any form of magic? We have the Ilsedemax and also we have the leeches. Apart from that, maybe the spiders can do poison, but that is done through stinging, so that's not done by creating any magic, and also the snake women can emit some magic stuff. Alright, let's look at the leeches, since that seems to be the least complex. Or you know what? Let's just search for the Ilsedemax. Right, I found the creatures that we need to check out. I have the Ilsedemax here. It is called y_mx in the files. We have the file for leech, which is undead_leechy. And also I found an interesting test.asl, which means that we have a test creature, but it seems like it's a simple rat. We might check that out later. Yep, seems pretty rat-ish to me. Alright, let's just say this is a rat. We can try that out later. But for now, let's see whose script file is longer, because I don't want to scroll to a ton of files. Ooh, okay. So we can go with Ilsedemax file, which is 283 lines long, or we can go with debugging every feature of leeches in 1600 lines. Just one interesting thing before we start looking too deep into the Ilsed's file is that we have some text written out to the screen when I punch the flying creature, and that is coming from this hero say. So what I initially thought that it would write some text to the console, but instead it writes text to the screen. So if I would to type in something like cheater, I have some little helping tool for me to get the text right. Oh, how to make this display properly. So we have C, 5 H's, 6 letter E's, A, T, E, R, and space 4 exclamation marks. Then what we should get is the cheater text in the game. Let's check out if that works, just for the kicks. Here you go, boy, a knuckle sandwich. Oh. Well, I'm sure I capitalized every character, but nonetheless it seems to be working. Alright, enough of that. Right now I want to know how they made the text capitalized. Well, we have two results. We have the same text, these two files. Open both. Heroes say we have capitalized stuff. The same goes here. Cheater. We have the exact same here. Whatever, we should move on. Guys, I think I just found it. We were standing right here on the spellcast command. So if the creature wants to, and instructed by the script file, then it will call the spellcast command and it will create a spell, either to the player or to himself. So the command looks like spellcast some sort of flags. We have some parameters. I'm not sure about the first one. Second one is either the power or either the duration. I don't know, we need to experiment with it. Then we get the magic name and then the target. Can it actually create the... Well, it has life drain, mana drain, slowdown, magic missile, curse. Just to be sure, let's check out the leech again for the same stuff. So the command is spellcast, and we're looking for the same for this guy, because I'm fairly sure he can cast the poison projectile spell. Poison projectile towards the player. And we have a variable casting level. A leech can fight a snake woman. Whatever. Let's see. Upon init, it will just... let's replace the hero say command, and upon hitting it, it will create a poison projectile spell. I don't know what is. The F flag, probably force, or the D flag, we have both here. Poison projectile, casting level. What is casting level's value? Where is it set? Right, set level of casting, any NPC equals 0, High Priest 3, Snake Woman 6, Leech is 10. Right, so this is 9. Okay, let's just go with 9. We will probably die. Let's see this one. It should cast something in our direction. Maybe it will work. Let's see. Let's see what we get now. Expect the world's largest fart. Wow. Did it actually cast it? Oh, great.
Hey!
Stinky, smelly fart in the whole cell. Okay, so...
Stranger,
need to
we
check
have
that
to get out
again.
of here.
Right, it poisoned itself. It's actually casting the spell. Can it kill its own self? It's indeed casting the spell. Right, not the effect I'm looking for. We should get the same stuff, but... well, without the casting animation. Also, we should make sure that the creature cannot get poisoned by its own fart. Are there any items that cast some sort of spell upon the player. Maybe a hidden trap or something similar to that. Let me just think on that. I think I have something. If you have fought the Ice Dragon before, then you know that it can cast Paralyze spell onto you, but I'm fairly sure it doesn't start drawing the scene on you. It is probably done by tweaking these flags. And also the same should go for the mummies on that base. Paralyze? Yeah, let's see this one. If this is a mummy, then it has 40% chance of paralyzing the player, and it will play the psychic paralyze sound. Right, so the second number is probably the casting level, but I still don't know this one. This is probably the time for any spells that have time-based effects. So we're gonna add all of these spells, and also what I found here in the leech file is resist poison. Let's pump that value into the flying creature. Set NPC stat. And also we didn't hear the sounds for walking around, so I will just remove this. This didn't really do anything, so that's going. Yeah, this one didn't do anything. Right. Oh, we didn't check out the XP thing. Alright, just to be sure, I will give myself 5000 XP upon killing the creature. That should be a good indication if we get the XP. Or I could just look it in the quest book. Whatever, I'm a lazy person. So, resist poison. That should go next to resist fire. Great. It's blood. If this is red and this is green and this is blue, then we should get some sort of deep black blood. So let's check this. Quite dark, has a gray color. Oh. On second thought, what kind of blood does a leech have? Well, it has green blood. What about the undead creatures? Also green, Ice Dragon. Red, Ilsedemax. No blood at all. How about yellow blood? Just for the kicks. Right, so what we need to test out is the blood color. I will pump up the value for the creature's life to 10, so that we can see the blood splattering all over the place. We will get a ton of XP if everything works correctly. It has some poison resistance, similarly to what the leech has. And also I will just remove this because this is copied exactly from the black thing and I don't know if this actually works. I will delete this and maybe come back to it later. Right, this is getting a bit cleaner. Not forcing any behavior. Okay, and it should cast poison projectile to the player. Let's check these. Oh no. I should really move this guy from this point to this marker because Kultar is giving us some headache. Come on. Oh yeah. Well, I did get my 5000 XP, that's for sure. I don't know about the poison protection. Definitely had more life. What does the console say? Unknown animation attack. Unexpected new line. What's with the new line? Okay, we will check these stuff out in a second. So, character 792 should be the end of this line, which means that it has some problems with the spellcast level. And if I check the Ice Dragon's spellcasting, it seems like I have an extra flag for this one. This should work. SMF, FMS, well, it should be the same, but SMF. Let's do an exact copy. Set target, no, that's not the one I'm looking for. Behavior friendly, but casts an ice projectile. Really friendly. And I think, well, I will move this back to, I don't know, 2. I didn't see the blood splatter at all. And neither do I see any other scripts related to that. On ouch. Let's see what we have here. Heroes say it displays a lot of parameters. It emits some sounds, forces the animation for the flinching. Well, nothing for blood. On ouch. If I search for blood, that's it. Nothing else. Alright, so we tweaked that. Okay, we don't need that much XP. We will get like 60. That's reasonable for that B. Spellcast, yeah, let's try this one out.
Hey,
Oh yeah, this looks nice. Well, it displayed...
stranger, we have to get out of here.
Well, it disappeared fairly quickly. Let me just try that again. Well, right, I need to research those flags, see if I can find any information on the internet. Well, what do you know? We have a wiki page for the spellcast command. So, what are we using? We use the SMF, and the other one had the D. The D stands for duration, specifies a duration, otherwise it has a formula. So what flags are we using now? S for no animation, good, that's what we need. M, not drawn, ooh, that's maybe even better. And we have F, no mana cost, no checks. Right, so I don't know if we need this no animation, we probably need that, so let's try removing this flag. Also I checked the mummy's spell and I saw that the extra parameter before the spellcasting level is only present if we have the D flag set. Another interesting thing is that the levels are specified for each spell, and we have Poison Projection, which is a level 5 spell. I think we can tune that down. Let's go back to the game and see if the spellcasting is improved a bit. It should look a bit better. Come on, big guy. Yes? Oh, darn. That's not good. Not the correct one I wanted. Okay, so it had a spellcasting animation. Back to the drawing board. So I replaced the M flag with an S flag. Let's see if the documentation is incorrect or am I just noob? Yes, please move closer to Kultar. Yeah. I definitely want to trigger that cutscene. Okay, this seems good. Well, it's a bit larger than what I would expect from this little critter. Okay, let's go back to the script file. I'm currently researching the reason why it says that the attack animation doesn't exist. and I stumble upon this line in the ill-said MX file. So the huge, great ill-said MX can actually bother to kick a rat if it sees one. Really nice, really neat. All the details. Right, I think we should tweak the game a bit. I think we should make the flying creature attack the player in some way, at least walk towards the player. You know what, guys? On second thought, I will just simply open the script file for the rat, and I will go with that, because that seems like a rather simple creature. So I will hopefully turn this creature essentially into a rat. I will quickly look through this file and probably do a little research on the other ones too, and I will be back in a second, so that I will not bore you guys with all the simple details on looking through this, wow, close to 800 line file. Be back in a second. Right, I found some juicy stuff for you guys. First of all, we have this set name. I'm fairly sure that this is a constant or a reference to a constant, but I will try out if I can type in a string like I do it with these ones. So I should go with set name and flying creature. Let's see if that works. And apart from that, we have stuff like set material, set armor material, and step material. I think I will just go with this. Let's see what this creature has to offer after I set this. As far as I could tell from these code pieces, this is for setting the sounds when you punch it or when it moves around or something like that. We will see that, and the code will tell us if we're true or if our theory is false. And we also have this interesting one, set weapon material claw. The same for ill-said MX is, if I can find it. Nope. Weapon. Alright, set weapon. Oh, we also have this weapon on. And set move mode run. Ooh, these are all very interesting stuff I want to check out. Set weapon material. Let's see if this does any changes. Behavior none, set target none, at least for the moment. And we have these stuff, but look at how nicely organized is this. I think I will just pad these out. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, look at this baby go. Yeah, this looks much more tidier. I also see some other stuff over here that we should probably add if we want to make that creature properly move around. We have animation for the run. I think I will do an interesting stuff over here. Load anim. We have stuff for the run. And we will use the spider animation because why not? That should probably creep everyone out when it starts running towards the player. What was that? Spider walk. Let's go with the second one, but I'm fairly sure there's no difference. I'm gonna quickly organize these ones so that it matches this. Right, we don't have anything for the attack. That's why the console bragged about an issue. Maybe these aren't customly definable stuff, but instead these are the words that you type here are actually matter. I think we should go with these keywords. So for the time being, I will just comment this part out. Do we reference to this anywhere else? Attack? Nothing like that. I almost forgot. Weapon on. Yep, and what was the order again? Walk, run, wait. This should be walk, oh, the complete opposite. Walk, run, and we have wait. Then we have fight, wait. Well, we don't have an animation for that, but I think it is okay if we just copy this animation. Fight, wait, and fix the padding. Should have used tabs instead of spaces. Whatever. We have hit and hit short, but I think since we have animations for strike, this is probably used when the creature suffers a hit instead of, or takes a hit instead of dealing a hit. So we have this attack part, walk, run, wait, fight, wait. We don't really care for the hit or the hit short. We don't even have an animation for that. Or we could use the die animation, so it would tumble around like a grandma on the stairs every time we hit it. Let's try this one. One interesting feature right over here is that this creature, in this case the rat, doesn't have different animation for striking from the left or from the right or from any other direction. It just keeps reusing this material, so we can go with the same for our creature. So I just, well, copied this back. I don't know how much better is this. Rat, fight, attack, fight, strike. Oh boy. Right, let's replace all of these. And ready. What should we use for this? For the weight, we have another animation. Yeah, we could use this one. We have. Yep, nothing else. We have flying, fight, strike. Yeah, we have an attack start, attack cycle. Oh boy. What should we use for this? Genuinely in trouble. Fight, strike, and wait. This is for starting the attack, maybe. You know what? I will just leave this as is, and we will see what happens. Probably the creature will glitch horribly. You know what, guys? I think we can just... Let's check out the spider. I know it's a very horrible alternative, but why not? Spider base. No, please move it to the other side. Load animation. Oh yeah, here we go. It has different animations. Right, so we have a strike out and strike in and strike cycle. Well. Okay, we will get back to this later. I'm just gonna leave this as is. Don't know if this will work. You know what? Whatever, I will use this thing. It will walk and attack cycle, I don't know, spider walk. What's the worst that can happen? Right, so weapon on. Yeah, let's see what we made so far. Let's see what we get now. Hi, little fella. Hi. Oh. Well, the poison thing still works. Ooh, hold on a second. Yeah, it has its name. It says flying creature. Well, at least that worked. Let's try another one. Well, it doesn't seem to attack me. Hello?
Hey,
I'm not talking to you, Kultar. Hi? Bumping right into it?
stranger, we have to get out of here.
Too bad it doesn't work. It's too soft. I need to pump up its armor or whatever. Back to the drawing board. Alright, so let's pump its life up a bit. Maybe this to 5. I don't know, armor class 40. Maybe that will be enough. These are the ones I saw for the rat. Okay, so I investigated a few of these events and we have on detect player. I don't know if we already have this here. No, that doesn't seem to be here. And also the creature listens. So let me just find it. Here. Oh, here it is. Ha ha ha. Pun of the year. Sorry about that, it was just right below this. So we have an event every time the creature hears us. We will try that out. And also we have one event for detect player. I don't know why this is needed here. As far as I know from all the other parts of the code, this is a pointer where we can jump to with go to, but go to is evil. Alright, let's start making some stuff. Let's pump in the on here event. On here, and we will simply utilize the hero say accept, and let's say hero say what should it say? I hear you. Probably pretty creepy. And what else was this? Detect player. On detect player, I'm gonna close the block with accept, and it says go to attack player. Well, nice. Where was that thing? Oh, sender. We have this pointer or reference to the sender. Set target. Let's try this one. What was that other one? I saw that. No, last heard and set target. Yeah. Hero say found you, and it should. Let's pump up the creep factor by switching it to run mode. Set move mode, run, and set target player. Let's see what this does. Do we have to set anything else? Behavior. Oh yeah, it's not wander around, but instead it has move around every time it moves towards someone. So I think these 3 should come along together here. What do we have for here? Oh yeah, this. It should go towards the sender of the event. Behavior. Let's copy this and set target. Well, I will edit this in a second. Let's see if we can utilize that sender. Correct sign sender. Wanted to type set target. And set move mode walk, casually walk towards the source. Right, it should be pretty creepy, but at least we will get some debug information on what is happening. On move, I don't know if we have anything else to test right now. Right, let's jump back into the game and see what we created so far. Oh, hi. Okay, it found me immediately. Well, it doesn't seem to run towards me.
Well done.
Well, at least it's coming towards me now. On an enormously slow pace. Well, it found me. That's good to know. Right, so I ended up using this -N switch because the first try didn't run properly. But as you saw it in the last clip, I couldn't make the creature run towards me. And I found this event in multiple files, so I will just try and use this as an alternative or like a backup for OnDetect player. And I will show you guys another stuff as soon as I'm done with this. I will just copy this one, and for debug purposes I will make it say hero say attack the player. I don't know what else. Right, and I saw something. Well, as far as I know, the internals are moved out to a pointer. I don't know the reason for this yet. It has this stuff. Set event here off. I think what this does is disables this, so while the creature is attacking us, or at least when we are being detected, then it will not react to its hearing and it will not go back to walk mode. So I will just pump this one into this, and since these are exact copies, I will pump it to this one too. Right, let's see what happens now. What is going on here?
Breakfast!
Why is it not running towards me? Oh yeah, I see the hearing is disabled, so it just keeps moving towards me. But it's not running! Why isn't it running?
Well done.
Guys, I have a weird idea, and I quickly switched the order of the commands because it wasn't in the order I see everywhere. So if you look at the spider code or any other code, then you will see that we have the behavior set first. I don't know if this flag is needed or not. Well, I will just leave it out because I saw it in the format where you don't need to. And then the target is set, and then the move mode is set. I saw some weird stuff in this code already, so I can even say that maybe this is the issue why it didn't work so far. So let's see what we get if we switch the order. Oh, alright. Okay, that's bloody creepy. Alright, so the order does matter. Stop following me with that creepy run. Alright, so the creature sees me but seems like it forgets me. Let's see if we can find any remedies for that. Right, I'm very happy with the progress so far, but I think I know why these stuff are here. These are like very simple closures or custom functions. So I will try to remove some code duplication while I can. I will move these to a separate code, and since they do nothing else but attack the player, I will go with the naming scheme of using attack player. And it should end with accept as usual. Accept, right, and I should be able to replace this and the previous section with go to attack player. Right, now that we have that out of the way, yeah, this is what I wanted to see. We have a lost target handler. Let's see what the red does when it loses the target. Well, that didn't work. Does the spider have that? Come on, guys. Is anyone utilizing this function or this event? Well, that's a bummer. I think I found something. They use the look for event, and as usual they extract the internals into this custom function. Oh, and we also have an undetect player event. Well, the more the merrier, so I will just start using this one. On look for, I will group these stuff together here. On look for, you know what, I will just go with this naming scheme. Go to look for, the same goes for lost target, if it works, I don't really know. Oh yeah, and I also moved this hero say part from both of these into this single attack player to this. We don't want to distinguish if the attack player or the detect player runs, but we just want to go with the attack player. Right, back to this one. So we have lost target, look for, and we have detect player. And we also have undetect player. So these three should point to the same event. And we should use look for, and let's see what the game has to offer, or at least the existing scripts. Oh, and don't forget the accept. It goes for look for. Oh, here it is. Right, we have some early exits. Controls off, confused. Yeah, whatever. If player is in certain distance, then player detected, right? I think we can use that. Do we have anything for player detected? Let's see, why is this? Do we have a separate code for player detected and attack player? We already have a pointer. What is going on here? And since this is a pointer thing... Oh, I see. So, right. You can do this. Syntax. Okay, whatever. So you can place a pointer just as is, and it doesn't need to be a code block or whatever. You can just leave it as is, and it will act as a marker, and it will jump there. Alright, so if we have player detected, where was this called again? Yeah, here it is. If the player is within 500 units inside the look for, then we should go to player detected, and we have another marker here, but no accept so far, so this probably ends the code here. Right, this, we don't want to use variables at the moment. Behavior look for in probably 500 unit radius. this looks similar to the wander around. We have something for that. Yeah, wander around in 500 unit. Then we should do something similar here. We can go with this and order matters, set target player, and we should go for a walk. Oh yeah, this is important. And use the here event. Or re-enable it, since we just disabled it anytime the attacking happens. Right, so I should probably add the console message here. Hero say... what should we call it? Looking for ya. Let's see how this improved stuff. Oh, right before we start, I think we should create some path to escape or run around from the critter. Oh, hi there, attack player, and it hears us. Oh, it can keep the pace really well. Looking for ya, it kinda forgot us. Oh, yeah, hi. Okay, it seems much more responsive than in the previous attempts. A bit wonky, but... Oh, okay, right.
Here is human.
Oh yeah, just what we needed. Okay, you know what, guys? I will just jump quickly back to the editor. What really bothers me now is the fact that the creature is not attacking us. I mean, I searched through these files, all of these creatures, and none of them contain any information on attacking, damage, or stuff like that, apart from the stuff we already have in the code. So I'm thinking that the problem is with this part. It tries to animate the attack sequences, but it simply just fails. So I have a weird idea. I will just go back to the flying creature's original script. Here we go. And let's try using this. I don't know if this works, but let's see what happens with this. Back to the game. Oh, by the way, you see this, guys? We have another event, on reached target. And go to player detected. I think I will just wire this one in too. Here we go, on reached target. And it should go to player detected. And we need an accept, as usual. Right, we can go to the game now, for real. No? Do we have something? Well, nothing happens, it just runs around me. Come on, big guy. It's definitely creepier that it runs around you, but nothing happens. Alright guys, I did some off-screen tweaking and experimentation. First of all, I found this setDetect command and I added this 40 value based on I don't know which creature. And I also found this reach stat for the NPCs. And I also shuffled some stuff around a bit and also moved the weapon on into the attack player function. And I think you guys will find the next scene interesting. Check this out, guys. We have ourselves a mini black thing. Good thing I set that to hit value to 2, so that it can not pinch us to death immediately. Oh, it even charges as it runs towards you. So, what I found really interesting is the fact that what I initially thought was a piece of animation, like the black thing attacks, start, loop, I don't know what, That actually bundles the sound files together and the fact that the creature can actually attack you. If that doesn't load properly, then the creature will not attack you. Come on, big guy. You know what, guys? I think we should stop using that spider walk and... Oh, I just have a great idea. Oh, let me pop back to the editor. I forgot to show you guys that the flying creature now with these animations actually leap towards you if you go far enough. But I'm more interested in the animations that we saw earlier. We have a whole ton of animations for bees. I'm fairly sure we can use stuff from this one. Just for the sake of simple testing, I will pump some of these values in here and I will see you guys in a second. Right, so what I replaced is the run animation. I think we can just keep the normal walk and die animations and wait animations from the flying creature. And also I replaced all the attack sequences from the black thing to the bee. Actually, the prefix needed to be changed from black thing to bee. And let's see what we get in the game after this. The moment of truth. Te jóságos szent csülkös bableves. It actually works. Does it attack me? Well! We have some pinching sounds and animations and it flaps its wings around. Oh my goodness, that's so freaking awesome. And it genuinely flies. It stands on its rare legs, ready to attack you. Oh my god, that is so awesome, guys. So freaking cool. Hey, goblin guy, come check this out. I want to know how fast the flying creature charges. Oops! Come on, guy, die already. Okay, I will die. Check this guy out. How freaking awesome is that? Oh my god, I will post the source code to GitHub so you guys can also try it out with some instructions.
Now, please, open my cell.
And I think I can call this a success, guys. This is more than I expected. This is absolutely wonderful. We have a legitimately flying creature.
Will you just open my cell?
Oh my god, that's so cool. Alright guys, I really hope that this video was worth it, even with this extreme length.
You've got him.
And I will hopefully find some other stuff to add to this code and manage to really make some cool stuff with this creature. But for now, guys, this was a really long session and I will see you guys in the next session. Bye-bye.